Alright, so we pulled a 42 code, which is going to be the left rear wheel sensor. Actually, I just recently put brakes on this thing. The light was on well before that happened though. So we're going to do, jack up the car, get the wheel off, and we're going to investigate to see if one, the sensor's broken in any way, the wires are broken in any way. Then we're going to pull off the two bolts that hold the sensor in, make sure they're clean because it is a magnet, and this car is in a very dusty condition, so that can also set the sensor off. And if worse comes to worse, we're going to go into the trunk, pull the connector, and actually test to see if the reading is correct in the ohms with the ohms. So our speed sensor cable is going to run back behind the wheel here, and you'll see it here. It runs along the arm, and then the connector is right here. It's held on by two 12 millimeters. So we're going to pull that off and take a look at the sensor, see what it looks like. But it looks, as far as the wiring, so we can follow it up and see, it goes way the heck over there. It looks like everything's okay. That connector looks a little dirty, so we'll pull that apart too, just make sure that's not our problem. But first, we'll start the easiest thing, which is taking the sensor off and making sure it's clean and giving a good reading here. Okay, so we pulled our sensor off. We're clean. It looks the way it should look. Also, looking in there, it looks the way it should look too, with a reluctor ring. So this is not where our problem is. So we're gonna go all the way back and pull our connector off, and then we're gonna do a measurement on here. Should be between 500 and 1,000 ohms, if I remember right. And if we're in that zone, we're good. If we're not, then we found our problem. Okay, so I pulled it off here. You just go ahead and you give this a squeeze right here, and you pull it. Do not pull by the wire. Make sure you can pry a screwdriver on the side there and kind of force it out. You don't want to pull by the wire because you're actually going to create your problem. I got a 0.15, which is a little bit out of range for this sensor. I'm going to test drive it. If I continue to have the issue, we have ABS light kick on, then that is my problem. It's a pretty easy replacement. You just pull this tab here, got a little 10 millimeter up there, got another 10 millimeter here, one here, and then the two 12 millimeters pull out of there. Pretty easy job to replace this. Unfortunately, it is a very expensive part, looking at about $100 for this, so kind of stinks that way, but otherwise we're good. We figured out what the problem is. If the cleaning didn't work, then we definitely have the issue with the resistance. All right, I went in and pulled the brakes apart. And check one more thing. This reluctor ring did look a little dirty. It looks a little grungy, so I'm gonna get in there with the brush and clean it off. Good to go ahead and remove the sensor when you do this. That way, if anything falls off, it doesn't kick on there. But we're going to clean that and see if maybe that nothing terribly complicated here, just a wire brush. When it cleaned that off, hit it with some brake cleaner. It's a hell of a lot better. We're going to go to test drive and we'll see if that fixed our problem. If it didn't, then I'm stuck behind a sensor. Alright, so after about 2 minutes of driving, we got our light back on, which means that indeed that sensor is bad. So look forward to a future video here replacing that sensor. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to watch future videos. If you have any requests of anything you want to see, just put in the comments. Thank you.